When I joined 180 Degrees, one of the things that was very important to me was that we connected our rural and urban shelters. I grew up on a farm in rural Minnesota. I have 8 other siblings. My parents accepted foster kids. All of the things that I had experienced in our family, the things that were about community, prompted me to move forward and start working with youth that were disconnected, youth that were in the justice system. My name is Dan Pfarr. I'm the CEO of 180 Degrees. In 1971, Robbie Robinson had been in and out of prison 7 times. And when he got out of prison for the last time, he moved into a dilapidated mansion called Clifton Place. He fixed up that mansion and he started to accept guys who were coming out of prison who could live individually in the rooms. And that was the beginning of 180 Degrees. When I joined 180 Degrees, there was a deficit, and so we had to make some choices about what the future was going to look like for 180 Degrees. So we decided to focus in on youth shelters and men coming out of prison. When we were first looking at our programs as a total, we started to think about trauma-informed care. Trauma is really what provides the instability for kids across our programs, and what we wanted to do was really address those key issues of instability, of trauma, of what kids were experiencing when they come to shelter. Our mission is about people. So we rely on our staff, and we rely on our clients, and we rely on our partners to understand that we are a people business, and that having people first is how we approach our work. The kitchens have become a hub for us, and we've actually developed programming around cooking, nutrition, sitting down together and being able to do those things as a broader group of what you'd call the 180 family. We have a gaming room, we have an arts and crafts room, we have what are called calming spaces in all of our shelters. Change happens through relationships, and 180 Degrees is a relationship-based nonprofit.
Life at home was difficult. Didn't get along with people. I was a very angry kid. My name's Devin. I'm 22 years old from Chatfield, Minnesota. I think I was only here for 2 weeks my first time. Then the second time was a weekend, and then my third time I was here for, I think, 9 months. Something I learned at 180 Degrees was working with my anger and appreciating the small things in life. They gave me structure, that was the biggest thing, and they also made it feel like I was a family member there, not an inmate or someone who's stuck there. They made me feel like family.
Relationships are really important for nonprofits. In stabilizing nonprofits, our banking relationship changed the trajectory of the organization. We started to work with Stearns Bank, and we quickly found out that they were very engaged in the mission, sitting on an advisory board in St. Cloud, attended events, activities, annual dinners, bringing people to our grand openings, being part of the fabric of 180 Degrees. In this work, most of your funders and your funding sources are all looking for these outcomes. You know, how are you doing? What kind of achievements are the clients making? And it doesn't always work out like you'd think. And the things that keep me, and I think keep a lot of our staff going, are the daily interactions, the small things that happen, somebody who is having a good day rather than a bad day.